Scrappers, how are you all today? I seem to start the video off every single time in the same sort of manner. How are we? I hope you're all fantastic. I am sensational too. Today, well, I've been a little bit quiet with the video front for no particular reason except that I've just been busy. Lots of stuff to do, lots of air cons and stuff to pick up. Just kind of getting bogged down, as you know what I mean, getting bogged down. So I've got to try to get on top of things before the scrap yards close for the Christmas holidays. And I've got about 40 or so air cons under the house over there, all complete air cons. And I've got about 100 plus bloody internal blower parts from the aircon, as well as Christmas. I can tell you what, she's going to be pretty busy, and I reckon I'm going to have a heap of shit to sell when those yards open again, that's for sure. But anyway, before we get underway, I had a little present arrive in the mail. What was it, Thursday last week. Now, if you're on Johnny Swedish Scrappers YouTube channel, you would have noticed that maybe about 3 months ago, he was running a little competition, and it was called #Silver. Okay, basically what you had to do is leave a comment on his video and also leave #Silver in the comments, and therefore that would have entered you into a little draw where he was giving away a silver bar to some random winner who made a comment. And well, lo and behold, I mean, I just entered to help the fella out, you know, help him out, add to the comments. Never expected to win a single thing, to be honest, but lo and behold, there it is. This, my friends, arrived in the mail. Isn't that unreal? It actually came from Australia to start with. So she's gone from Australia all the way to Sweden and back here again. Who would have thought? Unreal. That's the back of it. Actually, it almost looks like a tattoo on my stomach, that dragon. Who would have thought as well? Unreal. So that's pretty cool. So she's 9,999. Well, I guess that's the purity, rightio. And it's 1 ounce of silver. And as I said, it arrived in the mail on Thursday, and I've been meaning to do a video featuring it, but just haven't got to it. So today's the day. So there you go, Johnny Swedish Scrapper. Thanks very much for the competition, mate, and for the random pick that was done, and my name being it. Unreal. Ooh, wasps or something, look out. So yes, that was it. Very nice. And I keep this in a nice, safe place. I probably should have done a video opening it up, but my wife started opening it up before I did. So it's kind of a little bit late. Now, that's done. So today what we're going to do is, we're going to do a bit of random shit maybe. I don't know yet. I had a bit of an idea. Yeah, but the original idea was to, I've got 3/4 of a bucket full of these again, connectors, rightio, from the air cons. So let's just pick this up. You can have a look. It saves me bloody dribbling on and you're not looking at anything except my freaking head. There we are. Bucket of connectors. The odd miscellaneous. This thing here. You know, open these up with motor inside. Bit of silver contacts, etc. So I was thinking what about scrapping this bucket? We'll find out how much brass I can obtain from this somewhat, I don't know, it's a half a bucket, 3/4 of a bucket, whatever it is, rightio. I've also got this bucket of stuff as well. There's some good stuff in here, to be honest. Switches, more plugs. Yeah, some nice brass in there, as you can see. The switch. Oh shit, you know, just from the bin. This lot here is all from the bin, essentially. They're from the air cons. But bin, it was in the bin. Some, can we even get a bit of a view at it? There's some nice brass in there. What have we got here? We've got some nice brass from this lot too. Again, this was found in the bin, although this one here has copper contacts here. And these here, these bits on here, well, I was scratching one before. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Now this one here has got copper. Look, it's got copper here, and this part here is brass. So I'll just save that for a later day when I've got time to muck around. I've also got this box of shit as well. That all's got to be cleared up and put in the little special personal pile. Here's another thing too. Again, out of the bin. Don't be fooled by these screws, okay? These screws are actually, they look pretty and they look brass, but they're not. See what I mean? So don't be fooled, always check your screws, because very often they can be just brass coated steel. So, enough jibber jabber. I've got everything I need right here, okay? I'm all tooled up. I've got this cordless with a really long attachment there. Got the grinder there for scratching, magnet, scales to weigh. Look, all the essential tools that I use most often. I've got another cordless floating around here somewhere, which will have a shorter attachment. A few empty buckets to chuck shit in, and that there is for plugs, just for your screws, etc. And that way I can get underway and start this tear down and see what we come up with. It will be interesting to see just how much brass I obtain just from that bucket. So let's just see how long I want to do this for. Mind you, I get messages coming through, but doesn't matter. Screws go in there. These, I just chuck these in the plugs, to be honest. I'm not here to sort them out. Plugs is fine. Got the electric wire. Okay. screws, nuts. Okay. Where are we? Wonderful. Rubbish. On the bucket. Tell you what, scrappers, you wouldn't want to put an hourly rate on this freaking job. It is boring as hell, just like this video. But I tell you what, I've had a bit of an idea, and it might make it a little bit more exciting because there's going to be a bit of smash and bash. Rightio. Behind me I've got a sledgehammer and also an empty bucket. So what we're going to do is I'm going to run over all of these in this bucket, remove the screws that might be on it, and then we're going to stick them in the bucket, and I'm going to get the sledgehammer and bash it like this. It should save a lot of time and a little bit more exciting than just watching that shit. So bear with me and we'll be back with all the screws removed very soon. Okay, scrappers, so we're back now and I have removed the screws from all these connectors. Ideally in future, I would highly recommend you you remove the screws as you remove it from the aircon or wherever you got it yours from. So these are the ones that gave me a little bit of grief, and what I'm going to do is drop it in there, okay? And then we're going to get this, and I'm going to bang, 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 and hopefully that will take the dramas out of removing those brass connectors. I'm going to give these a bit of a go at it as well, and whilst I was removing the screws, some fell out rather easily, so that's a good thing. We like easy, but sometimes you just can't put a dollar value on what you're doing when it comes to scrapping, because this in here, not really worth putting a good dollar value on. This is more just for purely watching and for the hell of it. Rightio. So I'm going to reset this up and we're going to do some smashing. Now this is the view. Okay. Let's see how this works. Camera's sort of in the way, but crikey, that ain't very good, is it? Thought I had a genius idea. Well, that's the problem. I didn't give it enough. Not enough oomph. Goodness. Look at that. Shit's falling out. Crikey, what a mess already. This isn't very good, is it? Especially when the fire flies out. But while it's here, let's grab the broken pieces out. Ooh, that's my separate stuff. That doesn't count. That's mine. But as I said, these things have a copper and brass on them. Last I checked, the copper was here, the brass was up here. But I'll look at removing these another time. Probably just give this a bit of a whack, and it might break or something, and then the ends can probably be removed. Very nice. Oh, tell ya, it seems that these particular ones, have a look, have been slid on to this brass base here. So it would be fair to assume I should be able to knock this out. But how much trouble is it going to be? That's the question.
Absolutely. That's all now.
I don't know. I'll have to have a look at that.
Are you doing the video?
Yes, I am.
Daddy, when you're doing the video, can you please play basketball?
The boys can never get enough playing with Daddy. Doesn't matter if I do it every day. It's still not enough. It's not a bad thing, I must say. Definitely not a bad thing. Oh goodness. Constantly getting hounded. Oh. Screw, washer, there. This brass absolutely has to be. Oh goodness, the camera used to up. There we go, better. Alright. This will be another struggle. Can you please be quiet, Dominic?
That was a dry scooter though.
I did not ride it. You rode it.
Let's do the big one. Oh yeah, I know. Mine's backwards with Dad. My dad walking around the video. Look at it. Woo, woo, woo.
That's nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Should I waste my time with this part here? The tiny amount of copper that's in it. Why the hell not, eh? I've already wasted so much time today with those connectors. Goodness, but nonetheless, so let's just, a little bit more ain't gonna hurt now. There we go. The copper goes over there. Plastic down here. Ready for the bin. And that is out of the way. Let's take these out here. Now, as I told you at the beginning of the video, check these screws because they are steel. See, they're magnetic. See that? They're magnetic. Steel. Don't be fooled. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Lift it up. Lift it up. Lift it up. Beautiful. Oh, brassy bits. Yes. That's that. Let's move some stuff out of the way. Let's point this at me. Yee. I'm going to bring this video to an absolute end because it's just not one of them days, I'm afraid. So, I'm going to weigh this I'm going to weigh this.
I say a
Okay, that's great. Excellent. The wife just telling me something. Anyway, let me just double check, make sure nothing's falling on the ground. Can't see nothing. So yes, I'm going to weigh this little tub here. It's too late to shush the kids. That's what we're hearing, children. So I'm going to weigh this and see how we go. This thing here weighs 214 grams. Okay, so looking at this, we're going to call it minus the 214 gram deduction. We're going to call this 1.2 kilos. 1.2. Wowee. Okay. Told you. Not very productive at all. But if you do a little bit at a time instead of a whole lot at one time, break things up a little bit with a little bit of a low, you know, like this crap here. It's not a big earner, for goodness sake. What, $7.80 a kilo for clean brass at the moment. So you know, I haven't been very productive with my earnings today, that's for sure. I just had to cop it on the chin and just called it a video just for the hell of it. Don't worry about the dollar factor. It's not important today. It's Sunday. It was a write-off. How about that? Today was a write-off. And we just did it for you. So anyway, once again, just like, subscribe, ring the ding, leave a comment. Even if you've never left a comment before in your life, probably not the best video to leave a comment because it really was pretty ordinary. But if you really want to make me feel a little better about myself, leave a comment and say, it wasn't so bad, Dan. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. And I totally agree, it could have been. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. It's time to go upstairs. Dinner is almost ready. And I'll catch you again in another video in the very near future. Ciao for now, everyone. Peace out, my friends. Adios.